Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. It is Saturday evening here in the UK and I'm continuing to build the LEGO Star Wars R2-D2 set. Last week I had a very exciting moment when I opened the Darth Malak minifigure from this set, and this week I'm hoping to get one or two bags done with the build. So it's an ongoing project. I appreciate your support tuning into these live streams. Please do smash that like button. It supports the channel, helps more people see the live stream, so please make sure you've done that. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you would like to donate to support the channel, there is always the link in the description, and anybody who donates will get entered into Brits' next giveaway. So lots of incentives there. Sorry, I couldn't speak for that moment. But welcome on in, everyone. Welcome Darth Lego, Byington Bricks, Polaration Motion, Brits, Lego Animat 23, Cole Nelson, Lego Timmy. It's good to see so many of you guys. So just a little notice, last week I had to finish up my live stream early because I could feel like my voice was going. Now my voice does seem fine today, however, if at any point during my live stream I'm like, uh-oh, this is not good, I've got to rest my voice, then I'll have to finish up because I am at drama school, I do need my voice, but hopefully it should all be fine and I'll be able to continue building the R2-D2 set live without any problems. So any questions you've got for me, please do leave them in the comments and let's get into it. So I'll give you guys the build cam, although I don't know how... There we go. So this is as good of a build cam as I've got at this point. So these are the parts for bag 3, which I'm starting with today. I'll show you guys Darth Malak because such a cool minifigure. This is one of the 25th anniversary ones, and I just can't believe LEGO made this minifigure in the first place. I didn't even know who this character was before LEGO released it in this set, so very cool fig there. And of course, bag 3 is just building up the R2-D2. I'll actually grab that because it'll be helpful to have. This is what I've done so far. So bags 1 and 2 in here, and the Darth Malak, and there's an R2-D2 somewhere as well. Here we go. There's R2-D2. So that's everything I've done so far, and then hopefully we can continue to make progress with bag 3 today. Yes, Lego Animat 23 says very cool minifig. It is. I'm very impressed with that Darth Malak. Also, while I remember, kind of a new project that I thought I would get started with is a new Instagram page. This Instagram page is called Judah Reviews Theatre, all one word. And many of you know I am at drama school. I love going to the theatre. I love musicals particularly, but I can also appreciate a really good play. And if any of you guys are interested in that, it would mean a lot to me if you head over to Instagram, if you're on that platform. Just look me up, Judah Reviews Theatre. Obviously, most of you will follow me anyway as the Brit, but that is a new account I've set up where I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on certain shows, and occasionally you'll see what shows I'm seeing, and it would mean a lot if you followed me on there. So please make sure you do. And hello, Darth Lego, thank you so much for the £1 donation. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Very kind of you for popping that donation in. Thank you. I'm going to add you into the into Brits' giveaway. However, you can only enter that once per stream, and people who can enter the giveaways are only from donating with a link in the description. But thank you so much, Darth Lego, for the £1 donation. That's a great way to start the live stream, and it will just support me in more content because I don't have a job. This is literally it. I live stream from my room, and any donations are really helpful. So thank you, Darth Lego. I appreciate it. Byington, hi y'all. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Yeah, how's your day going? I'm having a lovely day. I slept in until nearly midday, so that's a win, and I was getting on with some jobs. So I've done some cooking, I went to the shops, I did some shopping, I did washing. It was basically a very sort of job-centered day, but I did it, and now I'm feeling good that I've done it because I can start the week knowing that I've done everything I need to. So how's everybody's Saturday been? How many entries did I get? We're getting one entry into this, Darth Lego, for now. Although you did enter last time, so this will be your second one. Hey, Florix, welcome. How are you doing? How is your Saturday going? And what did you think of my kebab? What did I have for dinner today? So I had a vegetable noodle stir fry. I went to Lidl earlier today. Lidl's a supermarket for anyone in America, and bought some ingredients, and then I made a vegetable noodle stir fry. Unfortunately, I seem to have burned my thumb. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. There. Can you see that on the back of my thumb? I burned my thumb on the pan, so I managed to do that. But aside from that, the cooking was a success and it tasted very nice. I just had to run it under some cold water for quite a while because it was like, ah. Yeah, it was well, I actually said something that I can't repeat on here, and then I was like, oh, sorry God, sorry. Yeah, it was very painful. The kebab looked very nice. I know, right? I'm enjoying these kebabs, although, of course, being on a student budget, I can't afford to have kebabs all the time. It's been going all right. Mostly been doing tasks like cleaning and laundry too a lot. Well, so I think there's something satisfying about finishing them. You know, when you've done something, it's done, and you're like, yep, I did that, so that's nice. Rookie mistake. Oh, come on, Florix. Do you think you could cook a better stir fry than me? I thought it was very nice, and I made enough for 2 portions, so I'll have one another day. So that's good. I'm kind of meal prepping for the week ahead. Although it said serves 4, and that's a fat lie because I cooked it and it only serves 2. Maybe I have abnormally large portions. I think the recipe is just incorrect. Once a week doesn't hurt. I think you see why I like them now. Exactly. Oh, I've always loved kebabs, but I just haven't had them available to me. So, yeah, having a kebab place a very short walk away from my drama school is great. It's like there's one day a week, and I think it's a Wednesday, when I don't finish until 8 and I have a break around 6, which is around dinner time for me. So I'm like, right, gotta get some dinner. What am I gonna have? Kebab! So, yeah, but the place I'm having kebabs at, they have a pretty good deal actually, which is like you get a kebab, chips, salad, bread, and a drink for $5.99, which I think is a really good deal. So I've been getting that once in a while. So yeah, once a week doesn't hurt, as you say. How's everybody else doing? We've got 8 people here. I'm not expecting today to be a massively busy stream because, well, I only announced it like an hour ago and I haven't had it scheduled. Honestly, I didn't know whether I would be doing it during the week. My voice was kind of on and off, so didn't want to commit to it and then have to go back on it. And then even today, I didn't want to sit down and do a live stream unless I knew for a fact that all my tasks, all my jobs were done. $5.99, yes. $5.99 for the kebab, chips, bread, drink, salad. You paid £12 for a wrap and chips. Ouch. I think you need to find a better kebab place then. Because yeah, for me, I get a nice mixed doner kebab with chips and the bread and the salad and a drink, all for $5.99. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, let me crack on with bag 3 then of the R2-D2. I'll switch to the build cam so you can see what I'm doing. And I think it's going to be building the other side. You see here, I think it's going to be building the other side like so. So feel free to ask me any questions you've got about Lego, Star Wars, or anything really that's on your mind. It's quite a quiet stream today. As I said, I don't expect it to be a busy one. So this means that if you put something in the comments, I'm like 90% likely to read it. To be fair, I'm struggling to finish the kebab every time I go. They give that much food. Oh, I see, right. Maybe they just give really, really big portions. But as long as you're enjoying it, that is the main thing. How many entries do you get for donating, says Mystic316. Is it 316? I believe it, I think, I need to check with Bloxbricks on this. I believe it's only 1, but this is the only way to enter for his giveaway at the moment. Obviously, he'll do his own live streams and things, but you can enter once per stream. So 1 entry isn't worth less because, I'm trying to make this sound right. Other people, I don't believe, are getting multiple entries. I don't think we're doing multiple entries at the moment. So, was it 5? Was it 5? Did we do 5 last time? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Mystic. Was it 5? Let's check. I need to double check. If I did 5 last time, then I'll honour 5. But I need to check with Bloxbricks. Let's have a look. I'll text him. I'll say Bloxbricks. How many entries per donation? There we go. I've sent him a text. I don't know if he's watching. He was here earlier. I'll get an answer to you on that. But of course, if you do want to donate and support the channel, I will like honour whatever it is after Bloxbricks gets back to me. So do consider doing that with the link in the description. Fanatics, hello, welcome. Good to have you here. We've got 15 viewers, so it's kind of popped up, which is great to see. So good to have all of you guys here. How is your Saturday evening going? To be honest, for me, donating every stream shouldn't get you entries every time. To be honest, for me, donating every stream shouldn't get you entries every time. Yeah, I don't want to get to a situation where certain people are donating every single time, like putting, I don't know, different £1 donations, which is why I'm being careful with Bloxbricks, and we're working it out. But it's just a way of him, I guess, supporting my channel. So it's a nice offer for him. Lego Timmy says, what's up? Hey, how are you doing? Good to have you here, Lego Timmy. Pixelic says, hi, TLB. Who's TLB? Who's TLB? Last thing I knew, I was the Brick Brits, not the Lego Brits, but welcome, Pixelic. It's good to have you here. You can probably see from the build cam that I'm slowly but steadily making progress on the R2-D2. Who is my most subscribed subscriber? That is quite a funny question, and I honestly don't know. I think in the Lego community, I know that Generic Stud is subscribed to me. So perhaps him? He's got a lot of subscribers. Maybe I want to say Just Too Good is subscribed to me as well. So I don't know how many subscribers they've got. But yeah, I think Just Too Good or Generic Stud. One of the two of them, so yeah. Just played the live Fortnite event. Nice. Nice. Animated 101. Fanatics has a lot. Does Fanatics have a lot? Let's have a look. Let's go to channel activity. Go to channel. Wow. You do have a lot. Very impressive. 75,000 subscribers. I think Generic Stud does have more than that, though. I think he's gone past the play button thing, so Fanatics trying to get attention. No, I don't think so. Fanatics just asking a question, and I don't believe it's Fanatics, although Fanatics may be up there, because he does have quite an impressive subscriber count, I must say. But, yeah. But subscriber count isn't everything. Like, you can have a subscriber count of 16,000 and have about 13 people viewing a live stream. So I take subscriber counts these days with a big pinch of salt. I used to think my subscriber count was the most important thing in the world. Now I just think if I'm enjoying it, if it's going well, if I'm able to keep up my hobby, and that's the main thing. Like, to me, I love doing what I do, and I would still do what I do if I had 100 subscribers compared to Mystic316 has super chatted £1. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. I do, however, for the entries, I need it to be with a link in the description, purely because, and I talked to Bloxbricks about this, so that we can verify the email address that it's come from to check that it is not the same person on different PayPal accounts. Because, well, Darth Lego had his fair try at that, and I realised actually that we had never had a system to make sure it wasn't just the same people on different accounts. So, Mystic316, thank you very much for the donation. However, to enter Bloxbricks' giveaway, it's going to have to be a donation with a link in the description, just so that we can make sure it's free and fair. Because the last thing I want is for it to be unfair for people to able to manipulate the competition in different ways. Hopefully that's okay. I'm not accusing you of doing that at all. Darth Lego says I don't have PayPal. That's fine, but it will come through to me anyway. It will come through to me anyway. When you donate with a link in the description, it comes through to me with an information about you. So, yes, Bloxbricks is backing me up on this. It will come to me with information about you. Not that much information. It will come up with, like, your name and an email address that is linked to maybe your Google account, email address, whatever. And that is able for me to go, okay, right, this person's entered, and if the same person donates multiple times, then I'll have to, oh, what would I say? Then I'll have to... my brain just blanked. Oh, then I have to only enter the person once. I don't know why. Why my brain just went pop. Sometimes that happens, you know. It's the end of the Saturday. TBB, can I ask you a trivia question? Of course you can. What would you like to ask me? If it's Star Wars trivia, test me. Give me something hard. Because I think I can ace some Star Wars trivia. Which company makes the most tyres in the world? Lego, I believe. I think it's Lego. Which company makes the most tyres in the world? I want to say it's Lego. It was something hard. How hard are we talking? Correct. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Lego does make the most tyres in the world, because think about every Lego truck set has to have 4 tyres, and you think about the amount of... Yeah, it's Lego all the way. Way more than any other company. I will create an account. You don't have to create an account, Mystic316. Literally, all you have to do is click on the link in the description. Click that. Go on to Safari. I'm doing it on my phone so I can see what it appears. Then all you got to do is put a name in, so your name, and then use any method, and it will just come through like that. So you do not need to go and create an account for anything. I would never ask you to do that. Flowbrick says, how hard are we talking? Just throw it at me, Flowbricks, and we'll see. I feel like you're now going to give me something just borderline impossible. Like, I'm very good about Star Wars trivia about stuff that's happened in the films. Not so good about Star Wars trivia where it's like, what happened on the set of so-and-so, or in what year was this, like, I'm more iffy with those, or who played certain character. See, here we go. Exactly. Questions like that. Which character is partially named after George Lucas's son? I don't know that type of stuff because I don't know who George Lucas's son is. So I don't have a clue. But if you ask me Star Wars trivia about what happens in Star Wars, then I might be able to do better at that. Dexter Jetster. What, his son is called Dexter? How do you know the Gmail? It will show up with you'll enter when you go onto Streamlabs, sorry. When you go onto the Streamlabs website, Mystic, then what you'll need to do is sign in. So you sign in with your YouTube, which is what most people do, although you could create an account separately. But you sign in with your YouTube, and then it will come up with your YouTube Gmail account or something along those lines. I don't know how it works behind the scenes. All I know is that when people do it with a link in the description, I get a name and an email address, and it's very easy to tell if people are trying to donate more than once. that's it. All we want to do is make sure it's fair. In which movie does the camera pan up after the pan? What do you mean? Because a pan is like that. So you're talking about a tilt, and do you mean if it tilts up? But you say back up. Can you be more specific? Pan is move up. No, pan is that, left and right, and then a tilt is up and down. So you're saying in which does it tilt up? This is my A-level film studies brain, by the way. In which film does it tilt up after the credits? Let's think. It pans upwards. I don't think that's the right terminology, though. Sorry, this is a different question. I was always taught that the correct way of saying it is a tilt, up or down, and then it's a pan, left or right. You can't pan upwards or downwards. I mean, you can understand what it means, but I never thought it was a correct term. In which film does it... I'm trying to think. Definitely not A New Hope. Definitely not. See, like, these are camera work questions, and you found hard questions. I'll give it to you, Flowbricks. I'm not actually sure. Let's think. I don't think it's Revenge of the Sith. I don't think it's... I'm trying to remember my Star Wars movie openings now as to where... I want to say it's one of the sequels. Is it one of the... I want to say... Maybe The Last Jedi? I'm going to go with The Last Jedi. It's just a guess. It's literally a guess. Because my logic is Rian Johnson wanted to do everything differently. So if anyone's going to do it differently, then... And it's only one. I'm guessing Rian Johnson did it. So, Last Jedi. Wrong. Attack of the Clones. I'm trying to remember now. What happens in Attack of the... What's the intro? Like, if you ask me questions about characters or actual story, then I'd know them. But you're asking me questions about... camera angles. I mean, fair, I didn't specify. TBB, do you know what planks are? I don't. Is that a Star Wars thing? How many dewbacks were in the original 1977 theatrical cut of the first Star Wars movie? What? I'm gonna go 0. I'm gonna suggest that George Lucas maybe edited them in. No, it can't be 0. 1. Let's go 1. Let's go 1. 2. You've found hard questions. I'll give it to you. But what's the difference between? I'm interested. Did George Lucas go back and just be like, feel like adding an extra dewback and go, we're gonna shove an extra dewback in that scene, or did he take one away? That's very unusual. Ooh, this is a good one. Are you just looking up like ultra hard Star Wars trivia? Just the hardest Star Wars trivia ever. But no, I appreciate the challenge. I am learning new things. Which species stole the plans to the Death Star? Stole the plans to the Death Star? Which species? I'm going to go Geonosian. Because I know the Geonosians had them at some point, didn't they? So, I think it's the Geonosians? When you say this, which species? Unless you're being really pedantic and it's humans, like Jin Urso. But if we're talking about alien species, I'd say Geonosians? Bothans. Oh, well, you need to be more specific here. I know... What? Oh, many Bothans died to give us this information. Did they... But was it the plans or the information? Because I thought the Bothans died to give them the information that Palpatine was on the Death Star. I didn't think the Bothans stole the Death Star plans. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm fully open to be wrong because I really have no clue. But from what I remember, Mon Mothma's the one who mentioned it. Hi, hey Tabrix, change your name back to the Lego Brit. No, it's here to stay, I'm afraid. Pretty sure Pog will receive the plan they gave him to Dooku to give to Palpatine. Yes, you're right. Although I don't remember the Bothans stealing the plans from the Death Star though. Like I thought they got the information about Palpatine and that was pretty much it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm your biggest fan. You reviewed one of the vids on my other channel. Oh, awesome. Well, it's really good to have you here. Thank you, Tabrix. Very grateful for your support. Do I know anything about Doctor Who? No, sorry. All I know is that David Tennant played him, so I guess that's something, but that's it, I'm afraid. I don't know what Daleks are, but I have the most basic knowledge that Doctor Who exists and who was in it many years ago. That's it. We're at 16 likes. I know I scheduled the stream. It was fairly late notice, but it would mean a lot. We've got 11 people watching. I'm sure we can get a few more likes. So please keep ticking it up. Do consider subscribing if you haven't yet subscribed. And it would mean a lot if you donated with a link in the description to support the channel because this is the only way I can sustain my content for the future. So thank you in advance for your support and I'll enter you into Bloxbricks' giveaway. You won't know that Bosk's costume was an old Doctor Who costume then. No? I didn't know that. Did they just recycle it? That's a fun fact, isn't it? Brits Bricks, hello. Hello there, TVB and chat. Welcome, Brits Bricks. Good to have you here. Taybrick says, thanks, bro. You're my favourite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and for people that weren't there at the very beginning, I was sharing my new Instagram page, which is called Judah Reviews Theatre. Head on over to Instagram, follow me on there, and the Brick Brit if you haven't already. It means a lot if you follow me on there. What odds does 3PO give Han for navigating the asteroid field? Oh dear. The odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field are 620 million to 1. 600 and something million, is it? I want to say 670 million? 600 million. I'm going to go approximately. I know you say very specific. I'm going to go approximately 600 million. Maybe I'm totally wrong because he does do the odds thing a couple of times. I don't know. X says, hi Judah. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Good to have you here. 3,700. Okay, so I was completely off then. That's fine. That's fine. He also successfully navigating an asteroid. 3,720 to 1. I don't know where I got 6 million from then. Does it say 6 million at another point in Star Wars? Or did I just completely pick that number out of thin air and just go boop, boop? Just bring it out of nowhere. But hey, at least I attempted. I'm good, thanks. What about you? I'm good. I'm enjoying chatting with the community and it's always nice to stream. I love the new setup. Great job. Thank you, Brits Bricks. It's what I've got, basically. It's my kitchen in my background, but I got the on-air sign, got the set I'm building and the flag, so it'll have to do. He speaks the 6-something million. That's it. That's where I got it from, then. I'm fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. Yes. So I didn't totally create that number from nothing. However, I was wrong. The Imperial Probe Droid was also known by another name. What was it? The Imperial Probe Droid. Oh, I know this. I can't remember if it's said in The Empire Strikes Back or... Oh, I know it. I knew it was from another thing. I have no idea. I'm going to kick myself because I know it has another name. I just can't quite think of it. My Star Wars trivia at the moment is fairly shabby, I must say. Probot, that's it. I knew that, yeah. Is it one of the generals on the... Well, I didn't know that. I knew it had another name. Was it one of the generals on Hoth who says... Or is that just like Star Wars lore. Trying to remember if that was actually mentioned explicitly in the film. Don't know. Looks great. Thanks, Brit's Bricks. Really appreciate it. Yeah, 6-something million languages. Okay. Will I be doing a live stream on the UCS sail barge? Well, I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm in my student accommodation, and that means that I don't have very much space at all. So I am going home for the holidays, I believe. I don't know, I may be home for a couple of days. But I don't know if that's going to be enough time to build the sail barge at all. So I may not get around to building the sail barge for quite a few months, because I'm building the UCS 8080 at Christmas time. So it is very possible that I won't get around to building the sail barge until 2025, which is mad. But I simply can't build it here because I haven't got the space. So if I can build it at home at some point between now and Christmas, then I will. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait until 2025, which is crazy. I will be doing a live stream on the sail barge though at some point. I can tell you it's happening, and I can tell you it's on its way or in the warehouse, ready to be shipped along with the Luke's lightsaber promo. According to the Emperor, what was Luke's weakness? Your love for your friends, isn't it? Love for your friends. Love or trust in friends. It's to do with his attachment to his friends. Because he says your love. I think it's love for your friends, but it might be trust. That I know he says that your something for your friends is yours. Because he says something. Luke, faith. That's it. Oh, you know, I'm gonna give myself that point. Your faith in your friends is yours. Love, trust, put them together, you get faith. I'm gonna give myself a half point for that one. I think I did all right. I remember that one. I shall lock that in my brain so I won't forget it. TBB, do you think our human body size is closer to the universe's size or to Planck particle size? Well, considering you just explained what it is, I did read it, but I just couldn't be bothered to read it out loud. I'm going to go the universe's size, because these Planck particles sound so tiny. Giving yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, I'll give myself a pat on the back. What did R2 say about 3PO when they first met? Is that easy? What did R2 say about 3PO when they first met? When they first met? When did they meet? What do you mean, what did R2 say about 3PO? You just go... R2 doesn't just come out and go, hello there. So are you asking me if I've done... They meet on the starship, don't they? Hey, Mystics put a £1 donation via Super Chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to pop you down to be entered into Bloxbricks' next giveaway. Don't know how many entries, potentially just one, maybe more, but I'm going to add you down, so you will definitely get an entry into Bloxbricks' next giveaway, as he's very generously offered to give that to anyone who donates today. So thank you so much for your donation. That's going to support the channel. Literally any pound amount, or yeah, literally anything you can give to support the channel is really helpful. Chronological order, not theatrical. Yeah, so R2 and 3PO, going back to the question, but thank you, Mystic, really appreciate it. Going back to the question, I think they meet on the Queen's Naboo starfighter, don't they? Because no, they don't. Do they? No, that's Jar Jar. Jar Jar meets R2. Where does R2 and 3PO meet? Ooh, this is making me think. It would be maybe coming back to... No, because was R2 with them? Oh, I honestly don't know. I really don't know. It was at some point in the Phantom Menace, wasn't it? I'm trying to think. I want to say they met on a ship. R2 calls him naked. Oh no, they met on the... You're right. Yeah. I need to rewatch some Star Wars. But I saw that they had re-released some in the cinemas. I didn't even know about it until you said, Flowbricks. Oh, my parts are showing. Yes, I remember that now. You're one of the first LEGO YouTubers to give my channel a shout out. I became a YouTube partner. Amazing. Brit's Bricks, congratulations. That is a big step. So, real congratulations to you. That's awesome. Wow, YouTube partner. That's really cool. So, well done. Well done. It takes a lot to get that watch time. That was an easy one. Yeah, it was. I failed. But Brit's Bricks, I remember how excited I was to get in the YouTube Partner Program. And then you can suddenly start monetizing, and it's awesome, and you get your first paycheck. Although, depending on how much money you make through your channel, which is not something that I'll ask, it may take longer. I remember mine took a few months to actually come through. Because not many people realise that there is a payment threshold, so you don't just get paid a couple of pounds. You have to wait until it gets to, I think it's £60 in the UK, but I don't know what it is in the US. What kind of weapon did Han carry? A blaster? A blaster? I think. Yeah, it's a blaster. Or are you going to be like, no, what type of blaster? And then I'm going to have to think yeah, of course he is. I want to say DC-15, but I don't know where I've got that from. $100 USD, okay. Oh, so it's slightly easier for us in the UK, actually. TBB, you got the second question correct, by the way. Oh, did I? Oh, good. DL-44 pistol. Well, okay. I think the DC-15 is the Battlefront one, isn't it? The big one. I got the D right. Yeah. Mystic, however, I am questioning the fact that once again it's come through, your donation has come through from exactly the same place as Darth Lego's donation. So it is the same person. Mystic and Darth Lego, you are the same person. Like I can see that it's the same person. So is this just another? I really hope you're not trying to. It can't be a mistake on my end. It's showing up as the same person. It's the same information. Yeah, Mystic and Darth Lego. If you are the same person, then you can only get one entry, I'm afraid. Yeah, I did explain this last week. I don't know how it would show up as the same person if you weren't the same person, or at least had some relation to one another. Because you're definitely not two separate people. Thank you so much, Overfilled with Gratitude. Oh yeah, it's an amazing feeling to be recognised by YouTube. That's really cool. My brother has this set. I gave him $30 for the exclusive fig. Oh, cool, cool. Malgus? I have Malgus. Very cool fig. But Malak is a very, very nice character. Hey, Lego Duncan YT, welcome. Bro, Darth Lego, please stop trying to exploit the system. Well, I'm just trying to... Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to use the word exploit, but I'm just trying to understand why... Like, I can see, bro, I can see that it's the same person. So, like, it doesn't matter how many times you donate £1. I am gonna be able to see, and you'll still only get one entry. I am very grateful though for your donations. Like, that's awesome. But yes, anybody can enter. Lol, Vader Guy still doing the same. Vader Guy? Oh, Darth Lego, yeah. Hello, Lego Duncan YT, welcome. You got the second question correct. Yes, sorry, I read that one already. Yes, not cool, Darth Lego, says Blocksbricks. How are you, Blocksbricks, by the way? How was your trip in San Diego? How far away is that from California? Is that a drive, a flight? How is it going? And was it pancakes in the photo you sent me? Please answer one of my trivia questions. What happened in Monaco at La Condamine on April 11th, 1954? Exactly. What? What happened in Monaco? I have no clue. I'm really sorry. It's probably going to end up being a really big international event that I should know. But I don't. Sorry. Yes, we're good. Just got to Cynthia's practice. Cynthia's practice? What do you mean? F1 thing, says Lego Duncan YT. Was driving the last 30 minutes. Ah, okay. Nothing is statistically the most boring day in human history. Oh, fun. No wonder I didn't know about it then. Ironically, though, it might actually become known about. Oh, softball practice. Ah, I see. Right. I thought you meant like doctor's practice. I was like, what? What? I think... I can't remember what Cynthia's training in now. That's so bad. Is it medicine? Oh, dear. It's coming and going. Science, something science and mathsy. Remind me. Okay, so this is what I've done so far with the R2-D2. Still making good progress on here. So, that's good. San Diego's a 4-hour drive from LA. Oh, wow. Goodness me. I'm guessing you're staying the night in a hotel, or a motel, as you may call it in America. Yeah. Hopefully you have a good time, though. And was it pancakes in that photo you sent me? Because I was trying to work out what it was. Hey, Fraser O'Neill. Hello. How are you? Really good to have you here at today's live stream. I know it's late notice, so some people may be only just tuning in. We're just over half an hour through the stream, so good to see people still joining. That is an awesome t-shirt. Thank you. I quite like it. I put it in the wash today. Actually, I'll tell you a story. I put it in the wash today, and it's not white, even though it looks quite white with the lighting. It's kind of a light grey. Put it in the wash today with all the black stuff, with all the, well, the darks, the colours. You know, you put them all in together, and then you leave the whites. Couldn't decide whether to leave this with the whites, because it's kind of white, or whether to put it in. In the end, I decided it's not white, so I'm going to put it in, and thank goodness it still looks fine, because I was fully prepared to see this go a completely different colour, or to see everything else go a completely different colour. But thankfully, that hasn't happened. How are you, Judo? What have you been up to since the last live stream? Very intense week of drama school, resting my voice for a couple of days, because at the end of the last live stream, I could feel it going, and then I just felt like, well, when I started the week at drama school, I just couldn't really sing, so I had to stop. And then, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back? But it's been a good week. It's been a good week, and today's been a good day. Very busy, lots of jobs and things, but I feel like I've had a good day. How have you been, Lego Duncan YT? What have you been up to? Oh yeah, your voice sounds better than the end of the last. Yeah, at the end of the last live stream, it was a bit gruff, wasn't it? It looks awesome. The X-Wing is a 10 out of 10. The colour looks great. Yeah, I really like it. I can't remember where I got this t-shirt, actually. Have you done nothing from your mum telling you to get the dark load from the bedroom floor and her telling you not to put any white or grey clothes in? I never had to do that, I'm afraid. Sorry. Airbnb are not pancakes, but French toast with cinnamon and common Mexican dish called chiquills. Ah. Chiliquills. Oh, just trying. Just me, says Forest Elf. Maybe. I've never had to do the washing before leaving home. I've done the washing up. I misspoke in my last video, which was quite funny. I suggested that I had never done washing up before in my life before leaving home, which caused a comment like, what? You've never done the washing up? And no, I have done the washing up. I meant to say doing my washing. Never had to do it before. Well, you can tell me how to pronounce it next week or whenever you're able to join me for a live stream Blocks Bricks. I do the dishwasher and the washing. Well, good for you. I was reading something that said that people who do chores when they're younger are more likely to be successful. And I suppose it adds up, doesn't it? Because then the more activities you're used to doing, then when you move from home, it's less of a jump and it drills discipline into you. Chilequiles. Chilequiles. Chilequiles? Chilequiles? Is that closer? I don't know. We'll see. Nah, just not that. Nah, not just that, obviously. I'm good. I've been working on some content for my Lego channel and second gaming channel. Awesome. Well, speaking of content, I haven't actually done the what was I going to say? AFOL versus Uni episode 2 yet. However, I've been planning it. So if you do have a really burning question that you would like to be featured in AFOL versus Uni episode 2, which I hope to film tomorrow, please drop it in the comments of episode 1 and I can still answer it. If it's a good enough question. Like, there are questions that I'll read and think, oh, I've answered that. Ironically, 2 people commented in episode 1, what's your favourite Lego set? And I was just like, have you not watched the video? The title is my favourite Lego set. Well, that is in the title. So, the fact that people still were like, oh, it's a Q&A, what's your favourite Lego set? Beyond me. Chiquilles. Chilequilles. Chilequilles, is that it? Did I get it? Chilequilles. Discord has some great questions, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, well what I ask is that people are able to actually go on and put it in the YouTube comments because I've got them flashing up. So maybe I'll do a special exclusive Discord only AFOL versus Uni episode where I only get people from the Discord to ask me questions. But for now, I just want people to comment on YouTube. But yeah, it's good to have that ability to reach out to people there. And hopefully that question that you just asked about the AFOL versus Uni series is answered through that, Lego Duncan YT. I have got another video on the way, though, about the best and worst Lego Star Wars minifigures from every Star Wars film. So that's a video that I already filmed before I left home. So the recording's like over a month old at this point, but it's fine. It'll come out eventually. Lol, chili keels. Is that it? Chili keel S. Chili keel S. Chili keel S. Chili keel S. You need to show me on our stream, Ed. I don't think I'm going to get it from here. There's no way. You're probably just burying your head in your hands like, oh dear. That's it. Chili keyless. I got it. I got it. Wow. Praise the Lord. Chili keyless. Well, enjoy your chili keyless, Ed. I learned. Got it. Fantastic. Oh dear. But I am looking forward to, at some point, Ed, you making some Mexican dish for me. Or, yeah, showing me what I'm missing, because I feel like I am missing out. TBB, do you watch football, general, not American? No, I'm afraid I don't. I've never really been into football. It's never really drawn me in. And I respect people who do like football. If you can find joy from a bunch of people trying to kick a ball into a certain area of a pitch, then good for you. But for me, what I'll do rather than watching football is either create content or build Lego, or, well, I could be going to the theatre. I think going to the theatre is way more interesting than a football match. Obviously, it's way more expensive. Is it way more expensive? I don't know. The theatre is I think the theatre's gradually becoming more accessible, which is really nice. I know this isn't a theatre channel. However, I have got a theatre Instagram page. As I say, Judah Reviews Theatre is up on Instagram now. Please head over and follow me. But I think it's becoming more accessible because before the theatre would be a very upper class. Only people from the upper classes could go and watch the theatre, and everybody else would be, I don't know, stuck at the standing places in, I don't know, the Globe Theatre for Shakespeare. Whereas actually now, everybody's able to go to the theatre and buy tickets relatively cheaply for some shows. There are shows like Phantom of the Opera, which I reviewed on Instagram, which is an incredible show. Just the only thing I'd change is the price of the tickets, because those tickets were like 100 plus each for us to sit in fairly good seats. But then again, when I went to see the Book of Mormon earlier this week, which was a very funny musical, very rude though, so if you're sensitive in any way to swearing, which I used to be, I've kind of become desensitized to it, although I don't swear in my normal life, unless I burn myself on my thumb and in a moment of anguish. Aside from that, I don't swear. But where was I? Book of Mormon. I was able to get cheap tickets for about £20 and sit at the back of the theatre. But then again, travel costs add to that. So, but I think theatre is becoming more accessible. That was kind of my own conversation because no one even asked me that question. But hey, hopefully you found that interesting in some way. I'm good, facing well in secondary school. I'm just sick and tired of waking up at 6 in the morning every single school day. Oh, yeah, I know how you feel. I've got to get up at 5:45 for an 8 a.m. start at school, at drama school. Now, thankfully, I don't have to do that every day, but I do remember the days where I would get up at 6:40. Never had to get up at 6 a.m. repeatedly. Book of Mormon was not actually produced by... No. No, so Book of Mormon is a musical which has a very tongue-in-cheek... I don't know if you can say it makes fun of Mormonism, because I think... I guess it kind of does. It's not produced by the Church of Latter-day Saints. No. It kind of makes fun of it, but it was very, very funny, I will say. There were only a few moments that I thought was a bit distasteful, but aside from that, I thought it was hilarious. Gonna say cussing, not the Mormons. No. But it's so funny. It really is funny. I mean, there's a whole song called "Turn It Off," and it's about turning off certain feelings. And this is coming, remember, from like, I'm a Christian, right? This is coming from a Christian. I just thought it was hilarious. So if you like musical comedies, then go and see the Book of Mormon. But please don't be under the age of, I don't know, 16. I think there's actually a rule that you can't go in under 16. I'd love to see it. I grew up... Oh, you'd find it really funny then. If you grew up in the Mormon church and you've since moved away from it, you'll find it hilarious. I don't know. I've never we don't, Mormonism isn't a massive thing in the UK. So, of course, I have full respect for anybody that is a Mormon, because there are overlaps with Christianity. However, some of the concepts in there, I would personally disagree with. But, yeah, it's not really something that's crossed my mind of, like, meeting a Mormon and then hearing their thoughts on the show. So I'd be very interested to hear. I don't know if you're still a practicing Mormon. I respect. It doesn't mean I fully respect them, and for their beliefs, they're totally entitled to them. Although I thought it was hilarious, the musical at the same time. So yeah, exactly. All good. I respect the LDS. Is that Latter-day Saints Church? Doesn't mean I can't have a sense of humour. Yeah. Hey, Exit. Welcome. How are you, sir? On this fine Saturday evening. I don't know why, I just remember that I should really be building, but we got into a conversation about musicals and then talking about the Book of Mormon. I'm inactive in the church. Is that Book of Mormon church or church as a whole? Yeah. I mean, I hadn't been to church in a very long time, since pre-COVID, where we stopped going as a family and we just never really got back to it. And then now that I've moved out to uni, I was like, you know what, I'm going to force myself to get up on a Sunday morning and go to church. And I find it a really nice experience. I know you might not think, not you specifically, Blocksbricks, but one might not think getting up early on a Sunday morning is ever a good idea. But I just felt really good about it. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. I got up, got a good sleep. Here I am, out the door, ready to go to church. And the people at church are lovely. Really nice. In fact, a couple from church have invited me to go round for dinner tomorrow, which is lovely. And my literal first time at that church, another couple took me out for lunch in a restaurant. I was like, this is great. This is great. But the pastor's lovely. I think what you want is what I like in a church is a sense of community. It's the sense that you're all a family. And it is a great way to meet people. You're right. Don't go much anymore, but always feel good when I do. Yeah, I think I challenged myself to get into that routine because it is so easy to fall out of it. So easy. So many people stopped going to church since, like, after COVID. But I think, yeah, it's a real challenge for me to actually get up and go consistently. So, yeah. Because I think, like, God made the whole universe. I should be able to give him a couple of hours at the end of my week. So, and it is a lovely way to meet people. You're right, Brits. Anyway, enough about church. But that conversation only popped up because we were talking about the Book of Mormon musical, for context, for anyone who's just popped in. So I was just sharing that I saw Book of Mormon earlier this week. And if you want to stay tuned with all the other theatre stuff I'm doing, or that I'm seeing in the theatre, follow me on Instagram, Judah Reviews Theatre. All one word, all lowercase. Follow me on there. We're getting close to 150 followers, which is nice. So please do check me out there. How is everybody this fine, spooky afternoon? It is, isn't it? I only remembered it was Halloween coming up when I looked out my window and the place opposite me, I'm in like a block of flats, and then the flats opposite me have got like a cobweb down, and I was like, what's that? Oh, they put decorations up. Then I clocked it because I've never really done Halloween, but I know in America it's a bigger thing than it is. The church that I was part of does live streams now, but it's not really for everyone. It doesn't replace being there in person and engaging with the community, having good Yeah. I think live streaming for church is good when you have to do it, but I found that when I had the options to live stream for church, I just wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, well, because you'd start by doing it, and then you become less active, and then you get distracted, and then you start doing something else, and then you think, why am I doing this in the first place? So I agree, it doesn't replace being there in person. 100%. I've been forgetting about Halloween. Yeah, I haven't got time to think about it, to be honest. Have you collected all the new Star Wars Lego minifigure releases? No. Not quite. I'm getting there. I want to get the Imperial and Rebel, like, battle pack thing. What's it called? The Rebel Speeder and the Imperial Speeder fighting each other, and then QTKT, 25th anniversary fig. So, that's something that I would like to get at some point. So, yeah. How about yourself, Brits? Will you be picking up any new minifigures? I only like Halloween for the candy, lol. Fair enough. I like it for the decorations. It says pink chocolate BR. I've never really done it. I don't come from a family where we celebrated Halloween ever. When I was slightly older and my sister was growing up, she would question why we never did it, whereas my brother and I never really did. We were just sort of like, oh, it's just something other people do. But then my sister would be like, well, why are all my friends getting to go out and get a bunch of sweets and we're not? So since then, I don't know if she actually does do the trick-or-treating. I don't think she has. But we did start getting sweets for Halloween. And it'd be like, oh, this is nice. Have a movie night with sweets. Just to not make up for not doing Halloween, but from a Christian standpoint, we just didn't do it. Although I know many Christians that do and don't think anything of it. I don't do it out of a moral standpoint that I don't like Halloween. I just do it because, well, I just never really have, and I don't see any motivations to get into it. But if you find joy in wandering around in the cold and knocking on people's doors asking for sweets, then good for you. Because I'm much more likely to be tucked up in bed enjoying a good movie. I like Harry Potter sets. I got this new sail barge and the new Batmobile, but next year I'll focus on Star Wars sets. Nice. I think we're living in a new golden age of LEGO Star Wars. I'll be fully honest. I think this year has been amazing. There are a few things about this era of LEGO Star Wars that I'm not a fan of. Particularly the eyes that, that they seem to be randomly erasing from minifigures. Like, oh, this one has eyes, but this one doesn't. That's one of the things I just don't like about this era of LEGO Star Wars. But as a whole, just look at this. How cool is this minifigure? Like, who would have thought we would get a LEGO Star Wars Darth Malak minifigure? It's insane. Flowbricks doesn't think this golden age is going to continue into next year. Why? I'm fine with no pupils on Sith eyes. Yeah, with the Sith eyes, but characters like Salacious Crumb. I was watching the M&R Productions review, and I was just thinking, oh, it's not great, is it? Just why, where's the consistency there with taking away the eyes? That's my feedback to LEGO. Like, amazing characters, but just stop taking out the pupils. If they clearly have pupils, then don't take them away. Truly has. Now I need the R2-D2. This one, it's very cool, yeah. How do I say this without giving anything away? Well, have you seen the sets? Like, if you said you've seen no pictures, then how can you give anything away? That's my... Like, if you haven't seen the sets, what is there to give away aside from what they are? But we know what they are, anyway. First half of the year is incredibly mid. Really? What? Think about all the sets that have actually been rumoured and that I believe are coming. I'm quite excited, to be honest. I was talking latter half of the year. What do you mean by that? Only like 3 good sets. Oh, so what? I think. Oh yeah, he's going to do this leak thing again. I think the sets that we've heard about so far for 2025, and people can remind me. Acclamator I've heard is a bad set, but people always say it was a bad set. It was a bad set. It's subjective. I mean, I can't wait to get more MIDI scale stuff. I looked up because that's where I've got my MIDI scale ones. I'm very excited for Lord of the Rings releases. Yep, cool. 3 good sets in the first half of the year. 4. Oh, nice. What's your favourite set from this year? My favourite set from this year is either the Sail Barge, because I think it's really, really cool, and I love the fact that it has a full interior, and I can't wait to build it, or the Dark Falcon, which I think is an incredible set, really fun to build, and just overall, very cool. Arc 170, Plo Koon, Django, Slave 1, U-Wing. Yeah, how could it be a bad year when you've got those, particularly a Django Fett Slave 1? Like, that's insane. Hey TBB, as you don't like Halloween as much as me, why don't you just go and give me a free Lego pumpkin you got with the sail barge? Well, yes, I have got the free Lego pumpkin. Unfortunately, I won't be able to access it because it's at my well, it will be at my house. So I could do a Halloween giveaway of that pumpkin set. I'm open to doing that, actually. Very open to just, I don't know, popping it on Instagram or YouTube going, if you want to win this, comment and subscribe and something like that. So we can see what we can do. But I don't really have any use for the pumpkin promo. But I won't be able to access it because it's not coming to me. I love Mini Scale 2. The Mon Calamari will look pretty good in the Acclamator. No. Oh, shame. I really want the Dark Falcon. It's so cool. Younger sibling tried to get me to buy it the other day. I think it's awesome. Like, who would have thought we would get a Darth Jar Jar? While I remember, how many likes are we on? We're at 24 likes, which Doesn't sound good, but I did only schedule the live stream like 45 minutes before I went live, so please hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and any donations with the link in the description are super appreciated because it's the only way I can carry on making the best possible content for the channel. So if you do want to support me, the easiest thing you can do is by clicking the link in the description, donating £1, £2, £10, whatever you want to support the channel with, and I will enter you into Bloxbricks' giveaway for $50 worth of Lego. $50 worth of Lego at, is it next, I think it's next week actually, because he's not around this week. So yeah, get your entries in while you can and support the channel too. Cave Troll Studios, hello there. Hello, how are you? Discord giveaway where they have to send a screenshot showing they have subscribed. Yeah, good. Although there's not that many people on the Discord who aren't subscribed anyway. Like, I don't think I'm tapping into a new audience with that. There might be like 20 subs that I'd... Maybe. But most of the people have already, like, most of the people have already subscribed. Hey, Exit! Thank you so much, man! Thank you! Exit's put in a £20 donation. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. He says, happy Saturday. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Oh, thank you so much, Exit. Really grateful for your generosity and support for the channel. And thank you so much. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for tuning in. What was your latest LEGO Star Wars purchase, Exit? What are you building at the moment or have recently built? That's my question for you. But thank you so much for the £20 donation. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Flowbrick says Django Slave 1 Fund. Well, that's not coming out till May next year, although I will be keeping a very close eye on that. And when we get the official price, what's the price tag of that one? $250? $250? £229, maybe around that. So, but thank you so much, Exit. Really grateful to you, so thank you. I missed 56 minutes of the stream. No. Well, you're here now. That's what matters, Gamer29. You're with us. So, thank you for being here. One good set from now to April. No, Flowbricks. I cannot be as pessimistic as you. Simply can't. Like, I think there's got to be a couple of good sets coming in January. Oh, I've heard that there could be a 2/12 battle pack. Is that happening, or is that just made up? Like, I heard 2/12 battle pack in the summer, but don't know. No, wrong. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, why are they doing it? Why would they randomly do a 2/12? Incredibly bad. Yeah, it annoys me when people just, because I saw that and I thought, well, that's not true. Do we know the picture of the a picture of that R2 or R2-D2, green R2-D2 head? I know it's not R2-D2. It's going to trigger all the Clone Wars fans. I don't know the name of Ahsoka's droid, but is that real? Because it kind of, R7 is most likely real. Really? I didn't buy it when I saw it. I thought, is that real? I went, and then I went, actually no, it's not real. I can't see how they would just put it in another set. Like, since when has that ever happened? If you can point to another example where a part has just been put in the wrong set, and a new set that doesn't come out for months and months and months, I'm not sure it's real. People just start buying the Fortnite battle buses. Same piece, mix up with the machine. Oh, I guess. I don't know. It would be very unusual. All the Jan sets are in production. Is that a January set then? Because that's cool. I suppose, yeah. I keep forgetting it's October. That's mad. Seemed to be a one-off incident. They happen all the time. Oh, I've never seen that happen before, which is why when I saw it, I was like, oh, it kind of looks like an elaborate story. Like, oh, look, it's the same piece. Ah, how did that happen? We'll see, I guess, come January. But it's encouraging to see that it could be true, because it confirms that, well, if it is, that we are definitely getting the Ahsoka set, the Ahsoka Starfighter. But I'm not sure how I feel about the rumoured price tag. $45 for the Starfighter. Where is the rest of that value coming from? If you compare it to the Kenobi Starfighter. And that set's constantly on sale anyway for $5 or £5 cheaper. Last one I got was C-3PO. You were inspired by Bloxbricks, picked it up from my local LEGO store. They sold out quick. Nice. I want to get that C-3PO so bad because I've got the Chewie at home, which I need to build. I've got this one, which I'm building, and then I want to display them together. And there's the buildable chopper coming next year. It's not a starfighter like that. What do you mean? What is it then? Because I was under the impression it is a starfighter set. ET7's a Revenge of the Sith ones. I'm trying to think. Ahsoka? I thought it was Ahsoka's Clone Wars. Oh, so it's Ahsoka's... Oh, right, alright. So Ahsoka's Interceptor. Still, Anakin's Interceptor was what? $30 back in, like, 2020? Where's the $15 come from? Unless there's something else that we're missing, but I won't buy it if it's £40. £25, there you go. Yeah. Where's that come from? I wouldn't buy it. I mean, I'm sure. I'm really positive when it comes to Lego. The only thing is, like, some sets are overpriced. There's a third figure. What is the third figure? Do we know what it is? Because we've got our Ahsoka, the droid. Is that Anakin? Oh, is it Anakin? It's Anakin, isn't it? It's Clone Wars Anakin? Clone Wars armor style? But no, not £40 worthy, I would agree. I think I'll get it when it's on sale. But I've been waiting to buy a lot of LEGO Star Wars sets. The only set that I bought in perhaps the last year on day one is... I mean, August sets I'm not counting because some of them my parents bought on day one for my birthday. Oh, Season 5 Anakin, so robes. Oh, cool. So, the only set I bought, personally, me, on day one, that I can remember, is the Jabba Sail Barge. The only thing that sold that set for me on day one is that Luke's lightsaber. If it weren't for the Luke's lightsaber, wouldn't have bought it. But I think it's a fantastic promo set. Is it still available? I saw it's on back order already, the Sail Barge, which is interesting. But maybe someone in the UK can check. Is it still showing up that you get this lightsaber with purchase? How come you changed the name from the Lego Brit to the Brick Brit? Because I got the Lego Kiwi from your name and I don't want to get in trouble for using Lego in my name, says the Lego Kiwi. I never got in trouble for using my name, for using Lego in my name. It's because as a long-term ambition, I would love to be in the Lego Ambassador Network. So if I'm able to succeed in that, you can't use Lego in your name. It's as simple as that. So it's a long-term ambition. And I'm not affiliated officially with Lego, as Exit says. But I'd love to be one day. We'll see. So yeah, if you want to be in LAN, the Lego Kiwi, that's the only reason why I would question it. But like looking at your channel, I wouldn't say LAN yet. Maybe. I mean, I can see you've got some pretty good views on some of these videos. Nice. But yeah, we can't have a leak talks if you're in LAN. Not even on a live stream. Really? Oh, you mean like publicly? I suppose people in LAN have conversations about leaks in private. Doesn't hurt applying. Yeah. Yeah. But well, no, that's why I don't share leaks anymore. Because yeah, if I want to be in Lego's good books, then they won't be very happy if I'm like, oh, look at this piece that leaked, guys. I'll leave all that up to David, Brick Reporter, who will share anything he can get his hands on. Now, I probably won't because I mostly do Lego World War 1, World War 2, I do some Lego Star Wars. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I know Lego doesn't do the World War 1, World War 2 stuff. Although, interesting that some people are saying that they should. Right, we've just passed the hour mark, which is awesome. So, thank you so much, everybody who's been here so far. I don't think I'm going to go for the full 2 hours today because, as I said, last week I could feel my voice wasn't 100%. This week, my voice is fine. But I don't want to overdo it, and the worst thing I could do is completely overdo it and then just, like, lose my voice for another week. So maybe I do, well, I'll finish when I feel like finishing, but I won't go for the full 2 hours. So stay for as long as you can. I may finish up soon, I may end up going longer, we'll have to see. But what I do need to work out is how on earth to put this, I've done it. I have feeling not to get into Legoland because then I want to leak everything. Oh, you no, don't be in LAN if you're a leaker. I mean, they wouldn't let you in, would they? They stay way away. Besides the one set he didn't fall for that became a real... Oh, yeah, that is quite funny. Yeah, that you actually sent him a real leak. that not knowing it was a real leak. That's really funny. What's the biggest desert in the world? The biggest desert? I want to say that's the Sahara. Is the Sahara Desert the biggest? I don't think so. The set you're building is now £66 on Amazon, so that's funny. Do you get the joke? I'm not joking about the price, but it is funny. Yes, this set is cheaper on Amazon. Well, I actually only bought this set. I think it was only £10 that I paid for this set because I had Lego vouchers. So I used all my Lego vouchers and all my VIP points, and I paid £10. So, yeah. I'm not complaining, but I wouldn't. What? I just used all my Lego vouchers. If you buy enough Lego, as one does, then gets to a point where you have plenty of vouchers to spend. And it was my birthday, and some friends of mine, including Mr. Kiwi, very kindly gave me some Lego vouchers. So I put them all together and then paid £10. It was great. Felt so satisfying. There was a YouTuber, won't mention a name, that got suspended from LAN because he accidentally had something in a video that wasn't meant to be shared. Like it was more locked down than the US military. Yeah. Yeah. That's mad, though. If they were like, look at that. You've got to be very careful. Technically, Antarctica is the biggest desert in the world. Ah. So Sahara is the biggest hot desert, but there are cold deserts. Ah. My geography is failing me. It was for a single frame in the video too. Really? Why are you not able to mention the name? Like, I'm trying to think who it could be. Who was out of LAN? Do the Lego pumpkin giveaway I needed? No. We'll see. We shall see. I could do a giveaway of that. Maybe closer to Halloween. Well, it's whenever I go home, really. But I will be going home at some point. Well, at some point in my life, yeah. M says Bloxbury. Oh, I don't think it was M&R, was it? I didn't think it was him. Perhaps. I can't say the name. I'm not trying to advertise who it was. It's your stream. Ah, I see. I didn't think it was M&R. Because I thought M&R got suspended for something else. I can't remember what. Oh, I don't remember the LAN drama. I just let it all go over me, to be honest. Tatooine is the biggest desert. Ah, true. A desert planet. Right then. Let's open up bags. So this is what I've done so far. This is bags 1 to 3 of the R2-D2 set. I'm going to open up the 4th bag of this set right here. How many likes are we on? We are on 31. 31 likes. Come on, everybody. We can do better. I know I only scheduled the stream like an hour before I went live, so I'm not expecting 100 likes today. But if we can do a bit better than 31, that would be nice. So please, like it up. And if you would like to donate, help support that goal there, that would be awesome. It's a very arbitrary goal. I don't need to hit it. It would just be nice to fill up that bar. So, and I'll give you entries into the giveaway for Bloxbricks' stream. Are you sure it's a Canadian YouTube channel, something with bricks? I'm trying to think. I might get the R2 at some point, not sure when. Well, I'd say I've got a feeling this is going to be a Black Friday sale set. Like, I can see this going for a very good price come Black Friday. So maybe wait for it then. And I know Amazon have their Prime days on 8th and 9th of October, I think. Because my Amazon app's been constantly telling me 8th and 9th of October. So I don't know whether there'll be any good deals on Lego then. I won't be buying anything though. Like, as I mentioned in my video, I'm now a student. Not only do I not have excessive money to spend on Lego, but I also don't have that amount of time to be building all the time. Although I do miss the days sometimes where I could just sit down and build all day. Do you apply for LAN or get invited? I think you apply. I think you can be invited to apply. Like, I think Lego could reach out to you. I've been invited to work with Lego before, but I haven't been invited to LAN. I think you have to go through a process and actually apply. Oh, I dropped a piece. Bear with me. So yeah, I think Lego could recommend, say we'd like you to apply. I'm sure they could do that. I don't know if anyone has ever had that happen. But yeah. Bear with me, I just need to... Where's my brick separator when I need it? I think I put it away. Oh, I've done it. All fine. Right, let me show you where we're at with the build so far. So I think this is another side to the R2. I'd say fairly repetitive build so far, but then again, I don't know what else I was expecting when you buy a set that's like 4 white sides to it. Apply for LAN, you might get in. Well, we shall see. We shall see. It's up to LEGO if they want to work with me. I would absolutely love it. And that is one of the questions I do plan to answer in my AFOL versus Uni series. I'm going to be spending so much on plastic come Black Friday. Unfortunately, made a terrible to get my niece's and nephew's wife. Oh dear. Oh, you got everybody addicted to it. Everyone addicted to Lego. You should buy some shares. Well, they don't have shares, do they? But I'm sure if you could buy shares in Lego Exit, then you'd be personally profiting. Now, what's funny is you're sort of a popular YouTuber, not in subs, but you work with sponsors and Lego, and the Queen knows who you... Well, the Queen is no longer with us, but yes, I think something interesting about me is that my channel is really built around a community and not necessarily viral videos. And I've kind of accepted that. Like, I will, of course, do my best to create the best possible content, but what I really enjoy doing is just chatting with my community. If Lego wants to work with me, then fine. If they say, oh, you're not big enough, then fine. I can continue to work and get on with what I'm doing. But working with Lego would be the dream, as I have done before. When is AFOL versus Uni episode 2 coming out? Hopefully next week. Fingers crossed. But it depends on my schedule and a number of other factors. I think... Sorry, I forgot about the Queen. Apologise. No worries, no worries. As soon as I'm done with this bag, I plan to finish up the live stream because I don't want to exhaust myself. Need to take things nice and slow, you know? They deny people who get a following off viral vid. Do they? Really? I'm surprised about that. Like, I would have thought they were only working from people that have the biggest sub counts. Like, I do not have the biggest sub count, and you look at my most recent videos, some of them haven't performed very well. Particularly, even the AFOL versus Uni one hasn't got 700 views yet, so I'm going to plug that in the chat if we can get a few more views on that one. You need a visible personality in your content, which you do, yeah. So, I don't know. I'll just continue to do what I'm doing, and if I get into LAN one day, then that would be incredible. If not, then I'll just carry on doing what I'm doing and be proud of my work. I will say the production quality has gone up exponentially. You've been doing a great job, sir. Oh, thank you. That actually means a lot to me, Exit. Like, I've been really trying. And sometimes it is depressing, I will say, when you make a video and it just bombs. And it's like, oh, for goodness sake. Like, AFOL versus Uni, for instance, I'm like, the quality, I'm like, it's here. And then it's like, views just... But I try my best, so thank you. Love the colour of the wall. It's a nice colour, isn't it? It's kind of it's a dark blue. It's nice. I feel like you and Tiago Catarino should collab. I don't know if he would collab with me because, well, he has he ever collabed with me before? No, he hasn't. Although I have done collaborations with other channels. In fact, tomorrow I'm recording something with Ryan Seville again. So he's a good friend of mine, and I'm working on a video for his channel with him. But Exit, that comment about the production quality really means a lot because I am putting a lot of time. So proud of my other channel, but my content's always... Yeah, I think I've accepted that. Like, I used to be really chasing views, and now I'm just like, I'm just going to do what I enjoy, and I'm just going to try and make each video better than the last one. And that's it. And if 100 people watch it and really appreciate the production quality, and people like you, Exit, watch it and then continue supporting me, then I'm doing something right at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they're another day older. Sorry, that's a Les Mis reference. You can see my musical side coming out. I've been around since when you and Ryan were doing lots of... Me and Ryan? Me and Ryan? Oh, me and Ryan Seville. Yeah, of course. I forgot I just mentioned you. I thought M&R Productions. I was like, I've never collabed with M&R Productions. I was like, I didn't know about that. But, yeah. Okay. Did you choose that? Oh, no. I didn't choose the... I didn't come in like as an interior designer and go, you know what, for my room, I'd very much like a dark blue... No, it was here. But it's nice. This is nice student accommodation. I'm very happy with it. Oh, is it sold out? And the overpriced pit is on back order. Wow. That was quick. I have the Sarlacc pit, by the way. I bought that one a couple of months ago, and I've got it put away. Well, not a couple of months ago. Weeks. maybe just over a month ago. I got it for a good price. I can't remember what price I got it for, but I remember buying it like quick because it was a really good deal. Yeah, the Starlight Pit's great. Yeah, just slightly overpriced. But I remember getting it for a good price, so I'm fine. And now I don't have to worry because I've got that one. I've got the Jabba's Sail Barge, and I've got the Luke's lightsaber on their way. So that's me sorted for Tatooine. How cool would it be if I had a massive space to work with? If I had Mos Eisley all laid out, and then like Luke's land speeder, big Luke's land speeder, and then giant 3PO and R2, and then it's starting to move, and then the sail barge and the Sarlacc pit, all in one massive space. I'm hoping to get the Sarlacc pit for Christmas or birthday. Nice. I think it's a good set. I particularly like the minifigures in it. The Lando is an underrated minifigure. Like, I'm surprised I'm not seeing more conversation about how good that Lando is. Like, that's got to be one of the best Lando minifigures we've had in a long time. I am going to finish up in a couple of minutes, guys, because I don't want to overuse my voice and I want to finish at a nice point in the bag. So, please, last chance to like, subscribe, consider donating with the link in the description, all that stuff, and then we'll wrap things up in around 5 minutes or so. It's a shorter live stream than usual, but it's later than usual anyway, and I quite like to rest. Bro needs to sleep. Right. Oh, sticker time. Hello. Best official figure of the year was Moff Gideon. Really? I disagree. I don't know what it would be, but I'm going to say no to Moff Gideon because that figure was missing a cape. Like, that's the only thing that disappoints me about the figure. Just needs a cape. Like, he clearly has a cape in the scene. So, I understand why they didn't, because it might not match with the jetpack. It might not work. But to make that figure perfect, it needs a cape. It needs Moff Gideon's cape. So, it would be nice if they had included that. Lego have no cape and jetpack rule. Why? Why is that? No, I swear What about, what's his name? Is it Pre Vizsla? Pre Vizsla has a cape and a jetpack. Why I only saw Lego... Yeah, what about Pre Vizsla? He broke that rule, didn't he? Like, why is that a rule? I wonder. Pre Vizsla is a shoulder cape. I feel like they could have done that for Moff Gideon. Like they could have done a shoulder cape. Something to represent the cape would have been nice. Not a cape that goes under the jet. Well, it kind of does, isn't it? The loop. I agree about the cape, but Boba Fett disagrees about the jetpack. Like, why does it make a difference? I'm interested now. Moff Gideon's goes under the jetpack. Yeah, I guess. But why do they have that rule? Like, they used to have a rule about not putting tiles in between studs, and they got rid of that. So, why does that rule exist? Because I would suggest it's not a very good rule. But I'm sure the LEGO designers have their reasons. It just puts wear on the cape. Oh, I see. Yeah, well. Oh, well. It makes the figure look better. Right, I need to work out where this piece has gone. Or where it should go, I should say. Do bear with me, guys. I'll switch to the build view so you can see what I'm doing. They have rules about all these things. Is there like a book of LEGO rules that I haven't read? Perhaps? 1, 2, 3, and that's there. I've got a spare 1x2, and I know that's definitely not a spare, so I've got to work out where it goes now. Let's look. Could it be here? Maybe. Let's move along. Sorry, bear with me, guys. They allow back items and fabric capes. I'm getting Jabba's sail barge and pit for Christmas, and my brother's 24 and he wants to build it with me. That's cool. That could be a nice activity. Although, to be fair, if it was me, I'd be like, no, I want to build it myself. Just me. Where? Come on. Work. Oh, no, I've got that 1x2 there, so where is it? There's that. Have they given me an extra 1x2? Because they never do that, so... I just want to make sure that that's definitely there. And then I've definitely got one of those there. just want to work out where this piece goes. How strange. I'm going to grab... You wait there. Well, it's not even going anywhere. I'm going to grab the brick separator and then work out if I missed it. Otherwise, I don't really know where it's gone or where it should have gone. I would have preferred cape over jetpack. Really? TVB's sick reveal. What reveal? What, my carpet? Basically. Oh, come on. Oh, sock reveal, yeah. I don't know what socks I'm wearing today. I was wearing ankle socks. I never wear ankle socks. Roblox Lover and Minecraft just subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Right, where do I do this? So I've got one there, one there. That's right. And then do stay with me while I try and work this out. Because I've got one of these pieces here. So where is this? Where is this? One there, and then one under there. So they're there. So what am I missing then? What am I not doing? That's fine. Well, those are the only 1x2 greys in that whole bag, I think. Yeah, and there's one there. But I think I did that. Let's check. Yeah. How odd. Oh wait, hang on. There's one on the other side. There's one here. Let's see if it's here. Sorry guys, I know I'm not looking at the chat, but no, that's there as well. How strange. I know I'm not looking at the chat, but I just need to work out where this goes. Perhaps it was in the previous bag that I missed. Very strange. Gamer29 says it's a very cool set. I have one ready to give to one of my friends for Christmas. Awesome. What, the sail barge or the Sarlacc pit? Both of them are amazing sets. I actually don't know where this has gone. I am in build focus mode, so sorry. I've just got to work out where this goes. There is a chance that they have just given me an extra one, but that would be very, very unusual. So that's fine, because I'm going to go through in chronological order. So I've got that there, then that goes up, and then that's there, and then I've already checked that. Then this section here, I've got one of them there, and there. 1, 2, 3. Any more? No. I genuinely think they've given me an extra one then, because I've been through and I've put every single piece down. So weirdly, I think they've given me an extra part, which is very unusual, but I've literally been through the instruction manual systematically to work out that this piece cannot go anywhere. How odd. That is very, very strange. Well, I shall put it in my spare pieces section, and then if I come to a realization that, in fact, it was meant to go somewhere, then I'll work it out. But there's none of these in the previous bag, so how unusual. Well, that is that then. I shall put this in my spare pieces. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to wrap things up here. I know it's slightly early, but I don't want to overuse my voice. But I really appreciate everyone who's tuned in tonight. It's a fairly quiet stream, but that's fine. Enjoyed chatting with you guys, so thank you so much. Does the middle leg retract? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned for the next live stream and find out. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit the bell. Please hit the bell. I always put my extra pieces in a small Ziploc bag and back in the original box. Oh, that's clever. That's a good idea. But yes, hit the bell so that you stay notified whenever I upload a new video. AFOL vs Uni episode 2 should be coming soon. Please check out episode 1. It's my latest video. Hasn't quite reached 700 views, so please, I'm going to plug it. That's the last thing I do, and then I'm off. So please make sure you have subscribed and watch that video. Thanks so much, folks, and I shall see you all in the next live stream. Take care.